Hey, when did you get here?
Welcome.
Hello everybody and welcome to Viewership Down. This is your host, Dr. Chocolate, here to bring you some more VGC content. And we are back with Emilio's San Diego Regionals, I believe, 5th place team with the Talonflame, Sylveon, Meowscarada, Glimmora, Dondozo, and Tatsugiri. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. We're going to get some games going. We're going up against Yamada, who is rocking a team of Baxcalibur, Ceruledge, wow, I just loaded for a second. Ceruledge, Dragonite, Dondozo, Tatsugiri, and Pawmot. Okay. I guess I forgot to say hello. I apparently like to get right down to business, and clearly that's just straight into the game. But hi everyone, I hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome to the Velvet Rooms. Alright, let's... So they have Dondozo. Who do we have? It's Meowscarada's our counter for Dozo, right? Yeah. So I think the thing for us here is that we don't bring Dozo, or do we bring Dozo? I think we bring Sylveon, Glimmora, Meowscarada, Talonflame, Sylveon. Sorry, Talonflame, Glimmora, Sylveon, Meowscarada. That checks that. That checks that, especially if that's Terra Grass. Get Tailwind up. Meowscarada kills Dozo. This should be the play. I think this the play. Let's giggity giggity do it. All right. Like I've said before, I've tried to start saying it at the beginning of videos and at the end of videos. If you guys have been liking what you've been seeing recently, please give me a like, a follow, whatever you can do. It really helps the channel, it helps me, and yeah, it just keeps the motivation going. Anyways, looks like they led with Pawmot and Ceruledge. Okay, so what we can do here, Pawmot's probably going to go for a fake out, so we're going to Tailwind Talonflame. And we actually don't care if we get faked out on Glimmora, because that means that we get at least one level of Toxic Spikes up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Earth Power on Ceruledge, because I don't think it's going to Terra yet. There's the fake out. We have Covert Cloak. Get Tailwind up. Get the Earth Power off, and Ceruledge goes down. Perfect. Excellent turn one. The more I get to play around with teams that have Glimmora on it, the more I really like this Pokemon. Alright, Tatsugiri comes out. Is it a Storm Drain Tatsugiri? That's what I'm curious about. So we're gonna burn the Pawmot slot. And, Choice Specs something else for you. Oh, we're Choice Specs. Okay. Yeah, we're going to burn the Pawmot slot. Go for an Earth Power into Pawmot. No switch, but Pawmot's burned. To which, if this procs Sash, if Earth Power procs Sash, then Pawmot will die this turn to burn. Okay, so Pawmot's going down. Perfect. Is Pawmot using Revival Blessing? Muddy Water comes out. Glimmora survives. Double Shock. Okay. Well, Pawmot's going to go down here. And we get a free switch in. If it's Dondozo... Ooh, the Toxic Debris is going to poison whoever comes out last. I'm glad we at least got one tick of that. Okay. Pawmot goes down. So who's your last Pokemon? If it's if it's Dondozo, Meowscarada will clean that up. Sylveon. Meowscarada. Dondozo. Okay. So we're gonna Terra Meowscarada. Dondozo gets poisoned. Tatsugiri goes in. Yeah, we're not gonna Terra Sylveon. We're gonna actually get the substitute up on Sylveon right now. And Terra Grass Flower Trick. And this is Life Orb Terra Grass Flower Trick, so this should do a lot of damage. I don't think Dondozo survives this. Bot. Oh, it did. Okay. Okay. We get the substitute up. What does Dozo do? Wave Crash into the substitute? Perfect. Alright, so now we go for Flower Trick again, which will finish off Dozo. And we go Hyper Voice, which should Oko Tatsugiri. If it doesn't Oko Tatsugiri, it should bring it down low at least. There goes Dozo. Hyper Voice. Tatsugiri goes down. Perfect! That's a great first game. So I'm thinking that the setup for this team is our counter Dondozo is to not bring our Dondozo. At least from what I can tell. But yeah, good first game, and we'll be back with another shortly. And we are back. Who are we going up against? Battle against Ramos. Who is running Kilowattrel, Garchomp, Meowscarada, Azumarill, Skeledirge, and Gothitelle. Alright, so both Skeledirge and Meowscarada kind of doo-doo on Dondozo, so I don't think we're going to pull that this time again. This might be another... Yeah, I think this is another Talonflame, Glimmora, Sylveon, Meowscarada. Because, yeah, Dondozo, like, Skeledirge has Unaware, and Meowscarada has Flower Trick, so, like, Dondozo is not going to survive that, unless we Terra Flying. We do have Terra Flying to think about. But then we'd be weak to the Kilowattrel, so we'd have to make sure we get rid of Kilowattrel first. Sylveon deals with Garchomp. Terra Flying. Meowscarada is kind of our only thing for Azumarill in it. You know, I think we're going to stick with the original plan. I was considering bringing Dozo, but, like, I don't know. I think we need to make sure we have an Azumarill answer. I'm curious if this is just Perish Trap, and if they're planning on Perish Trapping Dozo. Let's see what you got. Gothitelle and Azumarill. Okay, so it's Perish Trap. Cool. Alright. So what are we gonna do? We are going to Brave Bird the Azumarill and Sludge Bomb the Azumarill. Oh, we're gonna Terra already? Hold on. What's happening here? Terra Water. Okay. Did I get baited into thinking... I did get baited. Okay. I've been baited into thinking this is Perish Trap. We are not getting our... Tailwind up. Aqua Jet into who? Talonflame's gonna die. Yep. Okay. Well, that's terrifying. Do we have any priority? We do. Alright. Bring out Meowscarada. We're gonna protect. We're gonna Sludge Bomb Gothitelle. I was very much not expecting the, Helping Hand Aqua Jet turn 1. I thought for sure this was Perish Trap. Alright, so Azumarill's leaving. I'm glad I didn't Sucker Punch. Skeledirge, okay. Sludge Bomb out. Alright. Okay. Trick Room. Yikes. That was pretty free. Sucker Punch, Skeledirge. What's our Terra? Terra Water. Sylveon's Terra Fire. But there's still an Azumarill in the back. Terra Water might actually be useful to just start eating hits. Right, we use Sludge Bomb. That's my bad. We're gonna Terra Water. And just, honestly, we're gonna go for the Sludge Bomb. I think if we get lucky, Sucker Punch will do a considerable amount of damage to the point where Hyper Voice Sylveon can come out and do some point. Because I don't think it's that fast. It has 140 speed, which, like, isn't that strong. Ooh, Skeledirge O-Code. We got the crit. Okay, that crit probably mattered massively. We're definitely playing from behind here, but that crit helped us a lot. Alright, Foul Play doesn't do anything. Sludge Bomb comes out. Gothitelle's almost gone. Alright, this is huge. So who's coming out now? And can Sylveon handle it? Okay, so it's still a Azumarill for now. They have Aqua Jet on their Azumarill, so just to be safe, I'm going to Sucker Punch their Azumarill. And we're gonna continue Sludge Bombing Gothitelle down. We've suddenly gone from being, like, at a very bad deficit to, like, being ahead, so I'm happy with this currently. Alright, so they definitely went for the Aqua Jet, but Sucker Punch should be faster. Azumarill goes down, perfect. And that Helping Hand is wasted on Gothitelle, so Gothitelle's also going to go down from the Sludge Bomb. Perfect. I definitely think that crit on Skeledirge is what saved us here. Perfect. But this is just essentially proof to not just assume that since you've seen the set, for example, Azumarill and Gothitelle, never assume that it is just the one set that it is. Because I thought for sure it was Perish Trap, and that could have been way more deadly than it was. So who's their last Pokemon? Communicating. Oh, it's Meowscarada. Okay. Well, I'm actually not worried. Because I can just go... Both of my moves are going to be not very effective here, so we're going to just knock it off. And Sludge Bomb. Because, we could potentially die here to the Terra, but Sludge Bomb is also super effective. So let's do that. Oh, the battle was canceled. Alright. Didn't even have to think about it that hard. GG Ramos. Alright, yeah, that's definitely a case of, don't assume that, like, the typical combo you see is what it's gonna be. But anyways, we'll be back with our next battle shortly. And we are back. And, quick update, for the first time this generation, we are below 10,000. So, we've been doing pretty well. Anyways, we got a battle against Jay, who's rocking Sylveon Azumarill, Indeedee Female, Kilowattrel, Garchomp, and Armarouge. So, some Trick Room shenanigans there. Kilowattrel could be terrifying. We could safely bring Dondozo, but the thing that worries me about Dondozo in this situation is we actually don't have a water type move. But I guess we really don't need one. We have Dragon, we have Terra Flying. If I bring Dondozo, I have to make sure that it's what Terra's, but I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring Talonflame, Glimmora, specifically just in case there's a Kilowattrel, and then Dondozo, Tatsugiri, and that should be fine. If Armarouge is Terra Grass, Terra Flying gets it. Terra Flying avoids Earthquakes. Kilowattrel is the big problem. We need to make sure Kilowattrel goes down. Which is why I brought Glimmora with Power Gem. To just hit it out of the sky. Also, if Talonflame survives a few turns, we can get Will-O-Wisps off. Alright, so Psychic Surge is on the field, which means priority moves do not hit. Does Psychic Surge stop priority Tailwind? That's a good question. Target partners or nobody. Okay, Tailwind will work. So we're gonna Tailwind, Power Gem, Kilowattrel. Alright, I'm fine with that. I'm assuming Indeedee's using Trick Room, which means we just got baited for the Tailwind. That's fine, though. Oh, it didn't use Trick Room. Does Glimmora go down here, though? Dang. That's not good. That was huge damage. Just Psychic Terrain damage there. Got Tailwind up. We're gonna taunt Indeedee. Draco Meteor, Kilowattrel. Losing Glimmora that fast isn't great. I wasn't expecting to die to that Psychic so quickly, but I guess Psychic is super effective against Poison, right? Poison's weaknesses are ones that I forget about a lot. Yeah, it's super effective against Poison. Alright, so Indeedee's taunted. Tatsu gets the Draco. Kilowattrel goes down. Okay. No Trick Room. Perfect. That's a good turn. Alright. Azumarill comes out. We are going to Will-O-Wisp Azumarill. And protect Tatsugiri. So now I'm curious who has the Focus Sash on this team. Because I would have expected it to be on Kilowattrel. Alright. Burn works. Thank goodness. Need to use a Psychic. Talonflame takes some damage. Oh, that did nothing. Okay. How much longer are you taunted for? One more turn. Okay. Do I just go for another burn? That was probably unnecessary because Tatsugiri has the focus sash. But what I was worried about was I was worried about Azumarill going in for like the chip and then dying to the like a psychic. But now we get the free Dondozo. So it's 2v3. Both of our Pokemon are full health. It's 2v3. Sylveon's coming. Sylveon's out. Azumarill has barely any HP. I highly doubt either of these Pokemon have Clear Smog or Haze. So we're gonna Terra Flying. I think we go for the Earthquake. Because, like, if it's Terra Steel... Alright, Azumarill's leaving. Indeedee coming out. They're trying to get Trick Room back up now. We're gonna Terra Flying, see how much Earthquake does, and then order up next turn, I think is the play. That's fine. How much does Earthquake do to Indeedee? Oh, that's huge. And Psychic Terrain goes down, so now their Psychic's not that big anymore. So I think we just go for another Earthquake. The battle was canceled. Oh, wow. I don't think they should have surrendered that, but I guess. We did have them in a pretty advantageous position thanks to like our Dondozo setup, but I think they could have won that. But GG's to them. Yeah, looking at the recording, where our recording's hitting the max, so yeah. It's looking like that's the end of the video. Good lord, I can tell it's late at night because I'm tired. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. So if you liked what you saw, give me a like, hit the notification bell for more, subscribe, follow, all the good stuff on YouTube. Really helps me, really helps you guys see the videos, and you know, it's nice. If you didn't like what you see, hit the dislike button. I promise I will not be offended, and I'll see you guys next time.
What will you do tomorrow?
That's a good question. I guess no one knows
What tomorrow may bring.
Wow.